If you're having trouble dealing with the anxious attachment style as a man, you're noticing that you're freaking out when your girlfriend doesn't reach out. You're very controlling. You're afraid that she's going to leave you and you're insecure in the relationship and you're having a hard time keeping her interest and keeping the attraction going. Give yourself some grace. First off, recognize that you learned this as a child, most likely, and you learned it from your parents. And as you grew up, you didn't see the weaknesses. Sometimes we have blind spots that we don't know exists until it shows itself in a way we're like, man, I didn't expect that. And that's understandable. The key is taking ownership of that attachment style. One of the things that's really helped me become a better man and have a healthy relationship with my wife is learning about indifference, where I'm not too high, I'm not too low, I'm even killed. Now, am I perfect at that? Absolutely not. There were moments where I was controlling, I had to really take ownership. A big part of that was a lack of purpose. Yes, I had my 9 to 5, but I didn't have any fulfillment outside of that. I didn't search and seek for what I should be doing until 2022 when I lost my first Medicare insurance job. It was a big layoff. It was definitely devastating at the time for me. But I realized at that point, I got to do something else outside of just selling Medicare. So I started a YouTube page. I started another YouTube page in 2023 where there's a basketball channel that's doing really well. And now I'm realizing as I'm staying busy, I'm fulfilled and I'm enjoying life. Another thing that I'm working on getting better at is my hobbies. So I love to play basketball. So I try to go on the weekends just to go out for an hour or two, play with friends or people I don't know, just to have some sense of community and also something that I enjoy doing. The reason why I'm sharing that example with you guys is you have to find fulfillment for yourself. You can't rely on your girlfriend, your wife to do that for you. You have to do some investigation on why you're alive. What are you supposed to be doing with your life on a day-to-day basis? Do you enjoy writing? So write books. Do you enjoy making content? Make YouTube videos. Whatever it may be, stay busy because what you're going to discover is the word fulfillment because you're going to have a sense of purpose. You're going to have a reason to get out of bed every day. You're not going to just clock in and work and be like, oh, okay, that's it for me. No, you're going to have a reason to get excited about your day. And when you're staying busy and occupied, that anxious attachment style starts to die down because you're enjoying your life. You're not concerned with what's my wife up to? Why is my girlfriend not reaching out? You're confident that your relationship is good and that you're moving in a positive direction. So if you have trouble maintaining attraction with your girlfriend or wife, just do some digging. Look at what's going on. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself some grace because, again, we have blind spots. There's going to be things that are going to show up and like, man, I don't like that side of me. And guess what? That's okay because we're going to fail as men. I hate to break it to you. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, if you can learn the power of accountability and the power of responsibility and not victimizing yourself, you'll be just fine. And the last thing I want to talk about to help you guys overcome this anxious attachment style is your environment. What do I mean by that? Well, first off, who are your family and friends? Do they have the same anxious attachment style as you do? And you're investing, you're spending time with them, and you're picking up in the same habits as your family and friends. That's not good. So if you have friends in your circle who have the same results as you do, it's time to reconsider your circle. Find men who have successful marriages. Find men who are doing well in the relationship with their girlfriends. Find men who are leveling up and chasing their ambitions and freedoms and learn from them. Because the friends you have right now are afraid their girlfriend's going to leave them. They're anxious 24/7. They're stressed about their relationship and they're having problems with their girlfriends and wives. That's not a good thing to be around. Maybe you got family members who act the same way and it's now influencing you. So again, consider your environment because it could be the reason why you're dealing with this situation. And the last thing I want to say is don't beat yourself up as you're trying to get better as a man. It's perfectly okay to fail. But the most important part is get back up, move forward, and you'll be just fine. So if you're dealing with the anxious attachment style, don't freak out. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace if you do fall short. And just remember, as long as your girlfriend or your wife sees you trying, the attraction is going to grow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you're dealing with this anxious attachment style. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.